Had a heck of a storm last night. This nice live, you can see all that live stuff up there, maybe tree, cracked itself huge right here. I mean, look at that, I can get my whole hand in there. It's pine, soft. Literally the only thing holding it up is itself down here, and then it landed in that other little tree way over there. The problem is, it's over my fence. It's a wire fence, it'll probably recover if it falls on it, but I'd rather not have to mess with that. We got that little tree there. So normally what I would do, this was what my wife was thinking we would do, is I would take an axe to that, let that drop in the dirt, pull all of that out of there like the muscle man I am. What I'm going to do instead, because I want to keep as much of it on this side as possible, hello! I'm going to use the pole saw right about there. Let this fall in the yard here, let that swing and hopefully hit the fence on this side, and keep it all here and small. So we'll see how that works. I don't have any power right now, so we'll be using the Manpower tools. And again, the biggest thing here is the rough math of figuring out where to cut this so that I'm a safe distance away when this swings down. Also picking the thinnest part I can so I can do the least cutting possible. I think this will actually do it right about here. So what I'm doing now is particularly stupid because I'm under the arc of the tree where it'll fall. But there's a lot of tree left before that happens, so I will be moving before we get to that point, I hope. I just want to give a little shout out to my friend Britt Lynn, who laughed when I said my woods were my gym. I didn't need to go out to a gym because I've been doing this for about 10 minutes now. You can see there's just a little knock in that tree up there. So I'm easily going to get 20 minutes of, I don't know, what would this be, like sideways rowing before this even falls. And then I get lifting and chopping. So this is my gym. Okay? Okay. Alright, so that's what I've managed to saw so far. My arms are really starting to get tired of being over my head. So we're going to go back to plan A, which is chop that there, with a little bit of plan B having been enacted. What will happen is, this battery's getting ready to die. What will happen is, as that weight drops, that should want to crack. It should at least still stay on this side of the fence. And then I will be able to take care of that with the axe once it's closer to the ground. That's one. So what happens is this starts to tilt. It squeezes the blade, so I had to cut a little bit of a wedge in there. Any of you that are trying this at home probably already know that. But in case you're watching this, in case you never did it before, still hit the dang fence. So yeah, that was the weight we were trying to keep off the fence. And as you can see, I almost got the math right. It did swing this way and fall there, but it bounced off the ground after it made that hole and shot itself over the fence, which is why you always want to give these things plenty of room. I've broken some of these smaller branches off because getting it around this tree is not easy, and I can't throw it over because there's way more of it on that side than this side. So I've got to like lift this high enough to get it either on the other side of that tree or walked around. Or my other choice, while it's here on the already bent part of the fence, is just saw this off, which I think might be what I have to do. After about another 10 minutes of sawing, thanks to my wife, we got it to break that big chunk off, but this is still hanging out. So now I'm going to see if I can lift it enough to either get it on the other side of the tree or for this to break and just kind of fall. by the way, guys, this only worked because this is a deer wire fence. Wooden fence, this whole plan going wrong would have destroyed it. Even if it went right, this swinging into it would have done a lot of damage. 2 reasons I was willing to try this on my own. 1, deer wire fence is pretty resilient. You just bend it back up. 2, I've got another roll of this in my garage, in my workshop that the previous owner left behind. So if I had to repair this after a fiasco, I could. So this files under, don't try this at home unless you've got a lot of backup stuff and you're kind of an idiot and you're well insured. Because if this went really badly, like, you know, my wife might have made out pretty well. All right, so here we go. We lift, okay, and ha-ha! Paul Bunyan.